this is Liz from Liz's Music and Things here, coming at you with another Heroclix unboxing. Now, thanks again. I just want to say a huge shout out to my friend Emily. Thank you so much for getting me this figure. I really appreciate it. I know you go to a lot of these worlds, you go to worlds and everything, and all the big competitions, and you can get a lot of exclusives. And I really appreciate you sharing this with me. Now, one thing as well is WizKids sometimes does special sculpts. So whether you won a tournament or, in this case, are a celebrity that likes the game, sometimes they do a special sculpt with that. So this one here is the Scott Porter convention exclusive. It is a so now this one here, it's there's actually two versions of this. There's the black shirt and there's also a white shirt.
White shirt is number 1.
White shirt is
001.
001.
This
and
is 002.
This is 002. So many of you probably know Scott Porter as being an actor. You might have seen him in Lucifer. You might have seen him in Ginny and what's it called? Georgia and Ginny. Or you might have seen him in something else. He, like several other actors, also enjoy gaming. So yeah. So now he also does a lot of unboxings for WizKids.
That's why he's
and that's why he was chosen for this, and he's also his sculpt is holding a brick of Heroclix. So that is a pretty cool feature of the click as well. Wait. So also too, one thing I really like about this about the box is that it looks like a crate. You know, that maybe it was just shipped in this, and it's really cool. And yeah, and then also too, on this one panel, it's got an autograph panel. So if you were to go meet Scott Porter in person, say at maybe a fan expo or like Niagara Falls Comic Con, something like that, you'd get him to sign his pic of himself. So that's pretty cool. So one thing is too, another thing is that Scott Porter, he also does a lot of charity work, and one of the charities that he does is towards Huntington disease, and so both of these clicks, both the white shirt and the black shirt, they have some traits that talk about that, and as well, he does do giveaways as well that are for Huntington's disease, and you can enter a raffle to try to win certain prizes and certain things, and a portion of those proceeds go towards Huntington disease research. So that's really cool. So one of the special powers on this card, card for this figure, is Fight for a Cure. Support. At the beginning of your turn, Scott Porter may heal a friendly character 1 click. So say if this is your team, if Harley Quinn had been dealt, maybe say 2 clicks of damage the last time, and she's on her 3rd click. So Scott Porter is safe. He's starting his turn. He's like, okay, I'm gonna heal Harley Quinn 1 click. So there you go. So now she's on her 2nd click again. So as well, so that's definitely pretty good. So that is one of these two special powers. They don't count towards your actions that turn, right? So usually these things you can do without actually doing your other things. So now another special power is counting on the community. If Scott Porter is part of a theme team, he starts the game with 3 community tokens. So you can use these as community tokens, I guess, because you can start with 3 of those. And it says here, if Scott Porter has any community tokens, once per turn, you may re-roll any roll. So whether it is a whether it's a Super Senses or whether it's anything else, and you need to, say for example, if you rolled a 1D and you didn't get it, you could re-roll this again. Or if you were trying to do an attack against the character, and so say for example, Scott was going against Dr. Strange here, and Dr. Strange did an attack. He's like, take that, Scott Porter. And then you're like, no, actually, I'm going to use this special power, just counting on the community. So I get to reroll. Boom, boom, boom. and then you take away one of those tokens. So now he'll only have 2 tokens, 2 of the community tokens. So that can be definitely kind of handy, and especially if you're using, if a click that you're using does not have prob control. I know one thing is though, Scott himself, he does have prob control, so that is good as well. Anytime there's internal prob, or actually I guess just prob now, because there's no more internal, there's no more theme prob, right?
Yeah.
So it's so he doesn't have prob right from the beginning though. So his first click, he has perplex, so he can perplex up or down his damage or defense. And then you go another click, it's still just perplex. Then the third click, sorry, the third, okay, sorry, you can just perplex up your defense, right, or down.
You just can't perplex damage.
You can perplex damage, sorry, my bad, I apologize for that. But now he gets prob control on the third click. So that is nice once he does get that as well. So as well, another one of the, so now these are some of the actual powers that are on the dial, right? So one of them is family is everything. Super senses, friendly characters modify defense by +1 when an adjacent friendly character shares a keyword with him. Now technically though, Scott Porter shares a keyword with everybody. And that is really cool too, because it says here on this special power, it is comic, knowledge, and acting roles. When establishing theme teams, choose any keyword, then choose a team ability that another friendly or opposing character has on their dial. This game, Scott Porter has the chosen keyword and team ability. During game setup, if Scott Porter is part of a theme team, increase the result of your roll for your first player by +1. So that's pretty cool too, right? So say if you were to roll that, right, the 9, right? So technically that would be a 10 if that was my first player's roll, right? So that's pretty cool because that gives you a better chance at actually hitting your characters that you're playing against, your opposing characters.
What is your attack with Scott?
So right now with Scott, say if I were to attack a character right now, the damage I would deal to...
What's your attack value?
Sorry, the fist, right? It was 11 right now.
Right, so since he not only shares the keyword Gotham City with his new team, but he shares the Batman enemy team ability, his attack will be what now?
It will now be 12 instead of the printed 11.
And that's the bonus, okay. And then also, say that this is your original Gotham City team that you made. It's about 200 points.
So yeah,
right?
this is my Gotham City team that I was going to use. So this one is this team here is about 200 points. Yeah. So this one is Poison Ivy, otherwise known as Pamela, right? Pamela Isley. And this one is Donna Troy, and she is Wonder Girl, right? And this one is Hardcore, and she is from the Peacekeeper show. Yeah. If any of you guys have seen that as well, give me a comment about that.
This is about 200 points, right?
Yep.
So your 3 new figures that you did today are about 100 points.
Yep.
So these guys already have Gotham City keywords, correct?
Yep.
Now, does he have a keyword?
So he has the celebrity keyword.
But his special power.
But his special power, as I was saying, is comics, knowledge, and acting roles. So that means that he can choose any keyword. So anything that they have, right? And also choose, and then also any team ability. So, for example...
So I'm choosing...
for example, with Harley Quinn, she's got the Suicide Squad or Batman Enemy. So I can choose Batman Enemy because...
Which also Catwoman has.
Also Catwoman has too, like the Catwoman and Batman figure. Also
now everyone's sharing the attack value.
So now everyone can share that same attack value. So yeah, definitely let me know if you've seen this figure too, and if you've used him, and how that went for you. And also maybe let me know if you also have the white shirt version of Scott Porter. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye guys.